What are you doing? Henny's running away because she doesn't want to be seen at the 800 mark. And so's Maria.
800!
So this has been the only 100 marker I haven't gone across with my lovely wife, and she's gone up to see her dad who's had a fall. So Claire, here's one for you. Woo!
Take my hand and I'll be your guide. I'll take you places that you'd never find. I know something about a state of mind. I've got the dreamer in me. Roses bloom and the sun will shine. Leave your troubles in the world behind. Stars shine brighter when you free your mind. I've got the dreamer in me. And when we reach the destination, you will see the world is waiting for the ones who hold the key. Just look inside, unlock the possibility. The dreamer lives in you and me.
So here's Henny, the mountaineer, and we are near the Pirongia summit, probably 500 metres away. Just come up a big grunt, but it's pretty cool. And I just love the bush up here because it's just heaps of little mountain dracophyllums, which there's one right there, but there's heaps of them, stunted bush. And if we look up there, we can see the lookout and the summits. That's where we're going. And Henny's saying, hurry up, Kev, so I better stop. Just left the hut at the top of Pirongia Mountain, and there's this cool little boardwalk that we're going through. It's a bit like a tree walk. Apparently at the end of this boardwalk, which is the top of the hill, so if we look up there, you might be able to see just at the top of the mountain the boardwalk goes up there. So, and then it just goes down, and apparently it's this famed mud bog that we've been hearing about for weeks. So let's actually see if it stands up to its reputation. But this is pretty cool coming through here. Don't know if you can hear the bird song, but it's very pretty. Thanks to the long spell of fine weather, it's actually not too bad. Some of the bogs are quite big, but you can get your feet round. Still got pretty clean, dry shoes, so it's all good. And this is one of those days on the TA where you just think, this is nice, don't really want to come out of the bush. Quite surprisingly for this little mountain, it's not raining, there's no wind, stars have aligned and it's nice. The only thing missing is Clare. If I take a bit of video she could see kind of what the day was like. And our thoughts are with Richard. All as I know at this stage while taking this is he's in stable condition and intensive care, so let's hope all goes well, and looking forward to hearing from you later, Clare. I actually didn't know it was so nice up here, so I must say I've been really impressed with this walk. In the far distance you may be able to see a bit of a wind farm, but yeah, there's quite a bit of bush, and what a lovely little park. Quite gnarly walking in places, but you know, with views and bush like this, who can complain? Yeah, you always speak too soon. The mud's getting quite full on now. At least it's slightly dry, but it's a fair bit, a wee bit of standing water, and it's kind of spread, so maybe the clean shoes have got to go out the door. Some big hares around here. I've come across a whole lot. Thank you so much.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tauranga.
Araroa.
So it's 6:45 and just did a wee stealth camp just down there last night. I decided last night to push on another 10 k's from the Trail Angels down the road, just so I didn't have such a big day today. So now I got 25 k's basically into Waitomo today instead of 34. I hope everybody's all good, particularly Richard. I'll see you, Clare, in Te Kuri in a day or so. Baby goat, baby wild goat. Arr. I'm lost. If anybody can tell me if I'm going the right way, that'd be cool. Just got out of this and now I'm in this paddock, and there's a tower up there somewhere, and I think I've got to go to the left of it. Anyway, have a cold beer ready, please. Full heavy packs. We're just about hit the timber trail, but there's 50 k's of walking before we get there, so we've got 7 days of food on board, so very heavy packs, but last meal and coffee before we hit the trail. Anyway, we've just left Te Kuri this morning, first day back with Clare, and she's probably not in the most fantastic of states at the moment, but we thought we'd, instead of sitting around for a day, we'll get walking. So, but no, she's all good, just ticking along the front, and it's just a nice little bush, but there's quite a bit of road walking. We could have just skipped to, we could have just completely skipped and gone along to basically the beginning of the timber trail, but no, we thought we'd walk this section. It's 55 k's by road, so I think about 70 k's, so we've got a couple of full-on days, but at the moment the walking's quite nice, and we've just come to a junction, and I'm not sure, I don't think I crossed the river, I think we go straight ahead, and I hope Clare has. So I'll go back, check the trail app, and I'll be back. So I'm quite worried at the moment. Clare was just up ahead of me. You can't really see it, but there's a swing bridge going across the river there. That's the junction we should have crossed. And there's the track up ahead, and she's walked straight ahead up a valley. We should have crossed the river. So I've got to wait here because I started tramping up the other side. Couldn't find her, so I've come back to here and I've just got to wait. So quite worried at the moment and just stressing out. But anyway, Anouk's coming, and when she gets here I'll dump my pack and go running up the thing. But for me to abandon this spot now, Clare, hopefully she'll realise and come back, but there's no reception. I can't get hold of her, so she's probably 2 clicks away by now. But anyway,
so day 2 on the timber trail. Really struggling today, really missing home, missing my kids. I want to know how Dad is. I know he's okay, he's in Whanganui hospital now, but I want to know how Mum's coping. There's being no internet, I just feel a million miles away. Just really, really homesick. Ashley started a job a couple of days ago. I want to know how she's doing and if she's okay. And yeah, it's really tough. It's beautiful. Getting lost. Yeah, so what happened there was I got to Te Kuiti at 5:30, 6 o'clock on the bus, and I was pretty shattered emotionally and physically. And we resupplied and carried on, and in the morning, and it looked like a river walk and a pretty standard 7-hour day. We left at 9, and within an hour I was really slow and wanted to go on my own, and I'd taken the wrong turning, and it came out a few k's up the way back on track. I didn't know it was wrong, I just missed a bridge. Kev thought I was completely lost, so he stopped for an hour and a half and started to feel a bit sick, really sick.
Clare's been gone for over an hour now, and I was hoping she'd be back, and just I feel sick to the stomach. So I've contacted James, see if he can get her on the inReach, and then when Anouk gets here, I think I might try and go up one bank of the river and her up the other, but I just hope she comes back.
They managed to get through the inReach because there's no internet. A message to James, my son, who said, you know, you're lost, you need to go back. And I said, no, I'm on track, I'm about 5 k's up, I'll keep going slowly and Kev can catch up. Or I didn't know whether he was ahead or behind, so I kept going. And I just got lost so many times that day, and I was physically exhausted in what should have been 7 hours. It took me 9.5, and I didn't stop, I didn't eat. I had a muesli bar and a handful of nuts because I just wasn't hungry, because I just wanted to, I don't know, I was just completely drained. Got lost up bluffs, got lost down by riverbanks and having to crawl through gorse. I wasn't scared for my life at all, but Kev had the tent, but I had water and I had some snacks, but I just wasn't thinking straight, and I should have stopped and eaten. And he had a horrific day because he didn't know where I was, and he realised how difficult the track was. It was badly marked, and he was really scared that I'd completely got lost. When I finally arrived in at 6:30, I thought, awesome, hallelujah, and broke down in tears, and then realised Kev still wasn't there, and then just felt sick. So beautiful Jean-Maxime made me a cup of tea, and gorgeous Anna-Marie, without me knowing, went running up the road to see if she could find Kev, who I found out then was actually with Anouk, so he had somebody with him. And yeah, found them, and yeah, we're reunited. But yeah, I'm just drained. Dad's accident has taken it out of me, and it's just hard to enjoy at the moment. So hopefully I'll get hold of the kids by using Wi-Fi at the lodge, and just know that everything's okay, and touch base with them and let them know that I love them, and I can carry on. But right now it's just really tough. Anyhow, not all days are diamonds, are they? So yeah, at least I can't get lost on this track, or if I do, there's a really bad reason because it's marked and the kilometres are marked. So anyhow, just thought I'd give some realities of the trail as well. It's not all fun and games, and I know I'm very lucky to be able to take the time off to do this. But yeah, it's hard when there's stuff going on at home and you have no internet. And it's hard when you're just physically exhausted. And we just want to keep going so we can be home with Mum and Dad at Christmas time. So yeah, that's about it.
So what just happened?
It's still going on! I had my first point of falling today.
Oh,
Stuck with my stick. I had a day on my own, I thought. So that nobody could see me falling. Oh man.
what's that, Anouk? What were you saying? Yeah, it's quite steep down there. And we just walked straight up there, and the horizon is, oh shit, I better not fall down. Oh, a farm track.
Lost for about the 6th time today. Been hiking since 9, it's about 4. Lost Kev ages ago, no idea where he is, whether he's ahead or behind. Just trying to get underneath this freaking tree. I fell over, and the markers are across that bloody fence there, which is barbed wire. So I don't know where I went wrong there. Not a fun day today. Had better times. Don't quit on a bad day, they say, but oh my gosh, I'm not going to quit. But so it's now 10 past 6. Still walking, still in the campers. They've somehow passed me on the numerous times I've got lost here. I just walked all by myself through a massive 1k, must be at least a kilometre, paddock of steers. So how brave is that? They turn off to the campers 1 kilometre away, and it says, some people say that's where the camp is, and some people say no, it's another 3k's away. So you can bet your bottom dollar what I'm hoping for, and I'm really hoping Kev's there, otherwise I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm sure he will be, I've got lost so many times. Anyhow, not my favourite day today. Covered in scratches, had to crawl through a gorse, got lost again since I spoke to you.